Ladies and gentlemen, embodiments of love, greetings to all of you. Today, I'm going to draw your attention to the cause of diseases. But before I embark in doing so, I would like to place on record my sincere gratitude for the overwhelming, unprecedented support, together with encouraging feedbacks I've been receiving for my first episode. Thank you very much once again. I would also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute by dedicating the second episode to the universal heroes. Given the current context of time with COVID-19, the frontline doctors, the defense forces, together with personnel from the essential services who have put their life behind ours to render meritorious, selfless, relentless service to humanity, not only risking themselves, but also risking their families. Salutations to all of you. Now let's embark upon in detail the cause of diseases. The classical book in traditional Chinese medicine, which is entitled Huang Di Neijing, meaning the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Internal Medicine, which dates back to the 3rd century before Christ, postulates, and I quote, "So in heaven, be on earth." And what it implies is that the heaven is made of 5 elements. And it's the same 5 elements go in the making of the universe. To name them, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Now the universal energy, if not the macrocosmic energy, cycles amongst these 5 elements in a flawless cyclic manner. And if that happens without any hindrance or flaw, you are subjected to a very harmonious, tranquil environment. The moment there's an impediment or a hindrance, we are subjected to natural calamities, if not catastrophes, like tsunami, volcano, hurricane, tidal wave, earthquake, until such time the almighty Tao brings it back to the normal rhythm. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are main contributors to bring about the impediment of the energy flow in the universe. By emptying toxic waste into the ocean, by putting in toxic pollution into the atmosphere, including the electronic smog, the deforestation, all these contribute to the impediment to the energy flow in the universe. The Huang Di Neijing also claims and quotes that we, all living beings, are governed by the same law, which means that the human beings are also made of the same 5 elements that went in the making of the universe and also went in the making of heaven. Now these 5 elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, represent the 12 organs or the vital organs that we are made of. Not so much in physical status, but in characteristic features. Example, your kidney is element water. Your heart is element fire. Now the energy what we inherit from our parents, the life force or Jing Qi as per Chinese, cycles amongst these 12 organs in a flawless cyclic manner, conforming to a clock of 24 hours. And if this happens without any hindrance or flaw, we are subjected to good health, which the Chinese classified as you being at ease, E-A-S-E. Now how do we spell dis-ease? With the D-I-S in front, meaning the flow of energy gets disarranged, distorted, disoriented. We are led from ease to dis-ease. Now any modality is to remove the hindrance so that the flow is brought back to the 24-hour cycle between the 12 organs. Now the Chinese spoke about this way back in the 3rd century before Christ and called it midday, midnight law governed by the sunlight. Now the Western world understands and gives scientific attachment to it. They call it the circadian rhythm, which is governed by the sunlight, which stimulates your retina to begin with, which stimulates your optic nerve, that stimulates your pineal gland, that secretes a secretion called melatonin, which acts as a conductor of an orchestra to ensure that the flow of energy is in the right manner. I must give you an example as to how disease manifests. The energy enters your lung at 3 o'clock in the morning, exits at 5. If that happens, your lung is in perfect condition. Now that's the best time to take advantage of your lung, to do your meditation, to do your yoga, to do anything creative. 3 to 5 is the ideal time to do your breathing exercise. The energy moves into your large intestine between 5 and 7. Ideal time to go to the toilet to empty your bowels because your large intestine works to its optimum efficacy. 7 to 9, one more example, goes into your stomach to have your breakfast, most important meal of the day, because your digestion is at its best during 7 to 9. Now, supposing to understand manifestation of disease, if the energy that enters your lung at 3 o'clock partially leaves at 5, the Chinese concluded by saying that you have a disease in your lung due to stagnation of energy, if not excess of energy. They never use terminologies, for which the Western world calls it acute asthma. You talk to any asthmatic patient, their condition gets worse in early hours in the morning. They're gasping for breath, choking, finding difficult to sleep early hours in the morning because you already have too much energy in your lung. More energy gushing into your lung causes disease aggravation. Having understood this, let's find out what causes the impediment of the energy flow. Two main factors. The first is called the exogenous factors, and the other is called the endogenous factors. Now, exogenous factors are factors that influence from external source, like your weather condition, your heat, your cold, your humidity, your damp, your dryness, together with the microorganisms which can infiltrate into your defense system when your defense system is weak or immune system is weak and manifest in the form of disease. Likewise, the endogenous factors are factors from within, like your emotions to start with, your anger, your happiness in excess, your anxiety, your sadness, your fear. They directly impact your internal organs, together with the not millions but trillions and trillions of microorganisms that live in our digestive tract, which are called the gut flora. They work in harmony with us. We benefit and they benefit too as a result. The moment they decide to go against us, we are subjected to diseases. So these are the two factors that can infiltrate into our defense mechanism when it's weak. Now, in my next episode, I'm going to take you through the acupuncture points which can be used as reflex points, and you can also self-stimulate yourself in order to improve your immune system, which will also complement your methodologies which I have taken you through in the first episode. Your breathing exercise, intake of water, a positive frame of mind, and also the right diet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Theravong Saranai, and God bless you all.